Good, Lewis, welcome to St Albans. How long was the move on the cards for you?
Yeah, I mean, not very long. After speaking with the manager, didn't take me too long to make my mind up on joining St Albans.
Yeah.
From what I know of the club, playing against them a few times, I know it's well run, good fan base, and you know, a club that I could see myself playing for, definitely. So yeah, it didn't take long at all.
Awesome. And did you talk to many other clubs? And I suppose you've already answered this. What made you choose St Albans? Is it the atmosphere, or how well run it is in particular?
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple clubs, but yeah, as I said, you know, none of the other ones really had what St Albans has really. You know, the fan base really strong, and you know, just the style of play that I've seen in the past, and the players that you know managed to keep as well, really good. So you know, something I'm really looking forward to as well. Can't wait to get started.
Yeah, so you mentioned some of the players. Are there many that you're familiar with? Have you played with before or played against? Who are you looking forward to playing with?
Yeah, I mean, I played with Alfie at Braintree last season, and then there's a few obviously playing against that I recognise and remember. You know, never enjoyed coming up against them because some strong players in the team. So yeah, looking forward to having them on my team this season and see what we can do.
And you mentioned as well playing for Braintree, Braintree were promoted last season, and I believe you were in a playoff final the year before. Successful in that one as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're hoping to make it the hat trick this season.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, really hoping for the hat trick from the National League South, and that's why St Albans. Joining St Albans was one of the reasons why I chose them. You know, they're always up there in the league, and I feel like they've got a really good chance this year of doing the same again. So yeah, I want 3 in a row, and you know, I want the club to do it this year.
And leaving Braintree, was that because they were going full time, and were you looking for somewhere where you could remain semi-pro, or what was the decision?
Yeah, there was a few decisions that went into it, but I think the big one for me was somewhere a bit closer to home. I was travelling quite a lot with Braintree, and you know, I just wanted somewhere, because I've got a little 1-year-old, so to spend some time with her as much as possible as well was a big priority for me.
Being close on top of that,
being close to home.
Pre-season as well, coming up soon. We've got fixtures against Luton. Is it exciting to play against, you know, a good level of opposition like that? Yeah,
no, I can't wait for those games. It's always interesting to see, you know, the level of some of those players, you know, Premier League, some of them, and aspiring Premier League players as well. So it's good to test your strength and see where you're at, and see how good those players are.
And well, Ange Postecoglou, he might not be here probably, but is it, as a fellow Australian, is it exciting to? Have you enjoyed seeing how well he's done in the UK?
No, definitely. I mean, it's one of those things with Aussies. You follow fellow Aussies and you hope they do well. So it's been good seeing an Australian in the Premier League. You know, a manager this time as opposed to a player, but you always like to see Australians doing well in England.
And in Australia and New Zealand as well, how common is it to play football growing up? Yeah,
you know, contrary to popular belief, it's quite a popular sport out there. Lots of people play it, but it's just the fan base for it. You know, for the A-League, it's not as big as it should be, but it's growing out there, and you know, I hope it does continue to do so. Is
it like the trend is often people out there will support a European team or something like that, rather than attend the local league? I think so. I think it's they do compete with other sports over in Australia, so and New Zealand as well. Rugby and rugby league being probably the 2 biggest ones between Australia and New Zealand. So a lot of people will sort of follow rugby more than football, but I think the numbers are more people play football. And what can Saints fans expect from you as a player in terms of style of play, like the ones that are maybe like less familiar of you?
Yeah, I mean, I like to get forward. I'm a left back or a left centre back in the 3. I enjoy getting forward and playing my part in attack. but I also enjoy defending as well, and getting stuck in, getting into tackles, winning my headers, everything like that. But yeah, I think I like to get on the ball, play good football as well. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and playing the football and that's how David Noble likes to play. Is that a huge part of why you came?
Yeah, and I think that's a big part of why I was a target as well in the summer, just from what I've done before at previous clubs, playing out and getting forward, getting involved in the attack at times. But yeah, also strength of mine is defensively, not letting my man get past me, take a bit of pride in that, and in the aerial battles as well, testing my strength and getting one up on my man.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to seeing you running up and down the flanks for St Albans as well.
So. Cheers, looking forward to it.